Why should I give anything to the temple? Why should I give anything to God at all when He is the owner of everything? It doesn't make sense. Are you trying to bribe God? Maybe give Him something and expecting a favor from God? Is that the reason why you give to God? Or does God lack something because of which I have to give something to Him? What is the answer to these questions, my friend? Let's try to understand with a simple example, and then we will see what Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita that can help answer this question. The other day, my little one came up to me and he held a gulab jamun in her hand and said, "Hey Dad, please have this gulab jamun." And I was like, you are giving me gulab jamun? You know, I work as one of the top IT companies. Because of the work that I do, I get a salary. I use that money to maintain this house, to run this house, for all the electricity. I get all the grocery. In fact, I got the milk and sugar, and with that milk and sugar, your mother prepared this gulab jamun and you are offering it to me? Moreover, I am not hungry. And my daughter was looking at me all confused, saying, what is this guy saying? Right then, my wife came rushing in. She gave me a nasty stare. She hugged my daughter and said, "Oh, you are giving me a gulab jamun. Oh, how sweet." She took it, popped it into her mouth and said, "It's lovely." She hugged my daughter and my daughter was all smiles. So my friends, let's compare my reaction and my wife's reaction. Did what I say to my daughter, was it factually incorrect? No, it was all correct. But yet, I'm sure you would agree that it was stupid. But my wife's reaction was the best. Why? Because my wife understood that what my daughter is giving to her is an expression of love. It is not a transaction between my wife and the daughter. It was more an expression of, let me give something to my father, mother whom I love. And it is that quality that my wife recognized, and then by taking that offering, the bond between mother and daughter grew strong. Similarly, my friends, God has given everything to us. Whatever we have today is indeed given by God. But yet, out of what we have got from God, when we give something small as a token of our appreciation, Krishna, God, accepts it. He sees, oh, my devotee is offering something to me. How wonderful! This is bhakti, my friends. Krishna is telling in Bhagavad Gita chapter 9 verse 26, Patram pushpam phalam toyam yo me bhaktya prayachati tadaham bhaktya upahritam ashnami prayatatmanaha. If one offers me with love and devotion a leaf, a flower, a fruit or water, I'll accept it. The key term here, my friends, is the term with love. Krishna accepts even an insignificant thing as a leaf, a flower or a fruit when it is offered with love. It is not that God is lacking something. It is not that I was actually not having the gulab jamun, or that's what, and there was a need which got fulfilled by my daughter offering it. No, I was full satisfied with myself. But yet, by taking the gulab jamun, I would be strengthening the bond between myself and my daughter. Same thing, my friends. The God is completely satisfied in Himself. Yet, when the devotee gives something, God accepts it, and the strength, the bond of devotion grows between the devotee and God. My friends, we in this materialistic situation are always thinking about me, myself, mine. Everything that I have is for me, for myself. It is because of my efforts. But when we use the things that have been given to us by God for God, then all our possessions become spiritualized. Our car, fame, money, our family, our body, our wealth, everything, when it is used for God, they get divine. My friends, this is an opportunity. By giving something to God, it is a way to purify ourselves. It is a way to make material into something spiritual. The second reason is, my friends, we need to work towards preserving something which we consider as important. Recently, Elon Musk gave a donation of $5 million to Khan Academy. Khan Academy is a project where knowledge of all branches is being given out for free. Elon Musk saw the importance of this initiative and he did his bit to keep this mission afloat. My friends, spiritual culture that we have today is also equally important. The books that we have, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, the Itihasas, Ramayana, Mahabharata, they are wonderful philosophical texts which can help us get over depression, get over stress, and most importantly, they can connect us. They can develop that spiritual spark in us and connect us with God. Our ancestors have gone through great struggles to preserve this knowledge and pass it on to us. Our temples are centers of spreading this knowledge, and we should do our bit to preserve this knowledge. When we give a donation to purchase Bhagavad Gita, that money is used for printing, publishing of books and to keep this knowledge afloat. And by that sacrifice that you have done by contributing to purchase a Bhagavad Gita, you get the qualification to grasp this knowledge. The link is in the description below. Do consider taking a Bhagavad Gita for yourself, or even if you have it, consider gifting it to your friend. Come be part of this mission to spread books. Hare